Hello. This is the second episode. I don't want to say episode, but okay, that's how it went. Um, so yeah, for today I have first I want to say I have two kind of set of fixes I did. Uh, I don't know why I said two. There's one big one that's I mounted the mic because I noticed that by having it like I move around a lot when talking and I move my hands a lot. So when I had it in my hands, I often moved it away from my mouth and it ends up not sounding the best. If I have it here, if I move, I would obviously not sound like it wouldn't be on the mic, and this one's not particularly good at picking up stuff from a distance, but at least I have like a central point I can come back and I know that the mic will be there regardless of where my hands are. So that's one. And I thought of something else that I did, but I don't remember. I changed a few settings in the sound card. Hopefully that sounds better. In the monitor it does. It did when I tried it first, and I hope today it does sound better. And that's it. Also, I want to focus today on looking at the camera, ideally, as I said in the first one, but if not, at least at the screen. Looking at myself, it will make me, I think, like focus on something that's like upper, I guess, in the camera angle, so I don't always look like I'm looking down, and also I can see myself. I think that that kind of exposure to myself will make me more comfortable talking on the screen, talking to the camera, and eventually I will be able to like look at the camera consistently when I'm talking, something like this. But I think right now that's like a stretch for me, so I'm gonna try to focus on the screen for now. And I think that's it for intro. For the actual topic that's only one. I wanna talk about. It's related to the first one. It's last time talked about the app I was working on, and today is I wanna talk about that. I'm right now. I'm not like actually working on that app because I ran into a few blockers and stuff that got hard, and I don't want to leave it like that. I want to like I'll eventually finish it, but right now I took a break to work on something else that I think I can ship sooner. It's sadly I saw someone did something similar, sadly in a way because they already launched it, but I'm also sure they're not the first ones to do it. So the good part of that is also that uh, I can guess the market is kinda validated already. So yeah, hopefully people will like what I put out. It's already in, I want to say, the early phases where it's working. So to give the full context, what the app does is you take a picture uh, on your phone or whatever of what you're eating, and you upload it to the app, and it will using ChatGPT and Vision and stuff. It will try to, let's say, guess or yeah, basically guess what's on the picture and give you an estimate of what the macros are for that. That's something that has already been done a lot, but I want to make it lean. So the app specifically does that and that alone. I want to eventually be able to export that to somewhere else in case you have like an external system where you keep it like stored and where you can get like data out of. But I want to focus right now on just having the like just getting the data out of your pictures. and then you can just export it to anywhere you want. I wanna eventually sync it with Notion. Hopefully, I'll integrate that with my app with Iris at some point. But right now, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So the I got it as far as uploading the picture. I'm right now using Firebase to do that. I'm using Firebase a lot because it's easy and basically free or cheap. Um, so I'm using Firebase to upload the picture, and then I can share that picture with ChatGPT and Vision. I tried to do it directly, but images tend to weigh a lot, so ChatGPT doesn't like it. As you can see, also my cat doesn't like me talking about this apparently, or talking at all. I don't know. Yeah, the pictures were too big to be uploaded directly to Vision, so I ended up uploading them to Firebase and then getting a public link from Firebase and sending that to ChatGPT, and that seems to be working so far. I've been running into a few issues that I have to keep testing and log about with the ChatGPT response. I don't know why it keeps getting like the wrong thing. So I don't know if I'll be able to like accurately get data out of it. It should be possible, I think, but I have to fix the prompt again. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I also did a fix of UI tweaking. I wanna get more data out of it, but first I have to reliably get the the data from the current picture. I think I might be doing something wrong with the pictures. I have to actually also show errors to the users because right now when it fails, it just doesn't do anything. I also want to add retry because sometimes ChatGPT just doesn't want to work with certain pictures, or say if you upload something and it doesn't work, but then I fix the prompt so it does. Maybe you want to try again, and I want to fix that so the user can ask to try again. Maybe I can get more accurate uh, estimations on the macros, and you want to update the data that you have. I want to be able to do that. So trying again is one thing, showing errors is something else I want to do. And I guess that's it for now. Also, I want to change on and adding some extra data. I don't know how to say it, but details, I guess, like get an actual description of the food of the picture. And yeah, I also want to like handle uh like show the user when I'm sending the picture to ChatGPT and when I'm waiting for it versus when it already when we got it, because right now it doesn't. If it's accurate and it works, it's gonna update the UI in a way that you might be able to tell. But if it fails, it right now you won't notice. So I myself spent some time uh, looking at it and waiting, and it just never happened until at some point it crashed for some reason that I also don't know. It's the first time it did, and it just happened on the test flight version, so I didn't have any logs or anything. So that's that with the app. That's the app I'm working on right now. The name is not defined. I'm probably gonna go with macro something or chat or something if I end up adding more chatty stuff. But I don't think that's gonna be it because it seems like too big to build. And yeah, I want it to be like the picture. I get the data back, and that's it. Because I ultimately don't want to have to handle the data. I want to be able to get a quick estimation and then move that data to wherever else I'm going to be using it. Probably Notion because I like Notion and how it works. But I don't know. I want it to be able to like get the data out of it easily. but not having like actual data and analytics, or I don't know, maybe a summary or something could be like a daily summary of what you uploaded, what you ate based on what you uploaded, something like that, simple stuff, but not like I don't want to have like a diet, I don't know, estimation or advice or anything like that. I just want to be, yeah, pictures, get the data out of it, and that's it. That's a concept I don't want to say I came up with, but I thought of it yesterday, or I don't know, at some point in the weekend, that I would probably start shipping super small and specific stuff. Uh, I didn't think of it before because I'm working on apps, and that's rare for apps. You don't see a lot of apps that do one specific stuff and that's it. Maybe because I don't use a lot of apps at this early at this early stage of their process. I usually use them after they're famous and they do like a lot of a lot, yeah, more stuff, and they're bigger and stuff. So yeah, uh, but I wanna start shipping stuff like that for several reasons. One of them is actually the process of shipping and getting comfortable with that, getting comfortable with let's say Apple and the App Store, getting comfortable with the process, with every document that I have to come up with to be able to publish the app with the data and stuff. Say, for example, before I used to struggle a lot with app icons, but for this one, I literally prompted ChatGPT for something. It gave me a result, and I tried to tweak it, but ended up not liking it. So I took the first one, cropped the icon out of the full image, and then went and put it in a black background, as I usually do, and that's it for my icon. It's already in the app. It's already in test flight. I actually like it when I see it on the phone. So it's not too bad, and it took me like 3 minutes to get it. So I'm probably gonna be doing that with a lot of other stuff, like the privacy policy thing and all that kind of documents that I have to get out there for every app that I put out. So I'm gonna be in a way automating everything. I thought of something else that I'm not sure I want to get out there, but whatever. If someone does it, it will still be useful. So yeah, I want to be able to like from the command line set up an iOS project, because I've noticed that with every or most of the projects that I end up creating, I do the same stuff. I create the iOS project, I add Firebase, I add the same 2 or 3 libraries, I add Alamo Fire for networking, and then I have to generate all the docs and the icon and all that stuff. So maybe I can do that on a single script, and I just run a script, give it the name, give it everything else. Maybe a custom GPT would be cool to build. Uh, that's actually a good idea. So I want to do that at some point. I want to be able to generate all of that. And that's uh, yeah. I just I just thought of the custom GPT stuff, and I can't stop. My brain went there. But that's it. That's pretty much it. When I get to a point where I'm comfortable with the app being in the App Store, I'm gonna upload it. That's gonna at most take this week. I'm not gonna go with any fancy stuff. And then after that, I'm gonna keep working with Iris, because I actually think I got to a point where I think I figured out the Notion authentication and stuff. I might be able to talk more about it when I'm done, but for now, it's I'm gonna leave it there. I think I figured it out, and that's pretty much it. New app, Iris is in post, set up updates. So yeah, sounds good for the second update, and that's gonna be it. I at some point wanna show the app, but that's not gonna be today. Yeah. See you again on the next video. Bye.